Good morning to you all. Standing right in front of the camera, I am Mandela Koja, a young ambitious Forex trader trying to secure his bloodline. This is my first video on YouTube here. I've been recording myself for almost 1 year now, and the weird part is I've never posted on YouTube. Can you believe that? Reason being is I was afraid maybe of how people would see me. Basically, it's about the peer pressure and friends downplaying, and I just got to realize there's no time. There's no time to be thinking about what other people think about you. There's a quote today I got from a YouTuber. I was watching this manifestation videos. He said, I have it noted down. He said, sorry, I'll be looking on my right because that's where my book is, my notebook. He said, everyone thinks that you're supposed to have something to do. Everyone thinks that you're supposed to have something, to do something in order to become someone. Come on. Legit, this is what I always used to think. He just put it clearly, put in a lot of words, but I'm just going to summarize it here. People always make it have, do, be. This is the complete reverse order that the world wants you to go in. But now, in order to change it, you have to reverse it in a way that instead of having it have, do, be, it should be, do, have. Let me give you an example. Here. You're supposed to be the person who can do the thing so that you can have the thing. So if you have been wanting to become a content creator, you shouldn't be waiting to have a good camera setup and to have a bunch of ideas so that you can then do content. So that you can then be a content creator. You're supposed to start with the identity change. Then you're supposed to be the content creator so that you can do content, so that you can have the creation and the ideas and the inspiration and the audience and the motivation. Those things will come, but it starts with being the person. I repeat, it's not that you should have all your things figured out. Just roll the dice. Continue rolling the dice. Point of this is small steps build up. This is my first video on YouTube. As I said, I've been doing videos now for almost 1 year. I started first recording was around 29th of June this current month last year before I graduated. I'm a graduate in the field of Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. I graduated last year, 4th July, a big day. But ever since, I just came to realization that my papers that side, it's not going to give me the freedom that I would love to. And guess what? Immediately, the moment I just heard of Forex, my bro was doing it, but I wasn't interested by then. So when I just got to know about it, I got to know about Forex Then when I got to know about Forex was in 2024 December there, but I wasn't interested. I was all in my head. I was like, I'll just get someone who knows, then I'll pay them and all that stuff. But guess what? In January 2025, I remember it clearly because I got scammed. I got scammed, and just like that, I made a vow. I'm going to learn this thing, and this is the thing which is going to lead me and my family and everyone around me, my loved ones, to the peaceful life that I have ever wanted, that I've always wanted. The weird part is the way even Forex trading came in is I've always thought of myself being great, always. To some point I started reducing my shine just to allow other people shine a bit, because I got scared of my own shine. I could overshine here and people get jealous and envy, and I used to care about how people thought. But now I don't give an F about it. Whether you think of me as what, I don't care, as long as I'm doing it for my loved ones and my family, people around me, or just my bros. That's the goal now. I don't care how other people think or how things should run. Understand? And there's something also I realize in this journey, that people actually don't know what they're doing. If you think about it, just think about it. People even don't know what they're doing. Even my parents, some of these things they don't know, they just risk to achieve. That's it, that's life. And now back to how I got scammed, and it's making me join Forex trading 100%. I joined in Jan, but by then I was in my final semester, final year. So I kind of chill a bit. I wasn't that. I started it January to February. I wrote down all the things. Luckily enough, the YouTube channel I didn't do mentorships. I've never done mentorship. Why? I never had the money to do mentorship. If I had, I would have gone. But I did YouTube. I went the hard way, as people tell me, the hard way trading. I went in, and just like that, I started going through videos. The first video that I watched, I remember, is from the trading channel. The trading channel. I think you guys will get it on YouTube, definitely. Very good channel. That's how I started support and resistance and all that. Just like that. January, February, then I focus more on now school. My final year in college, I finished, but when I finished my semester, last semester, because of projects were getting intense. You know, if you're doing anything to do with information technology, IT or computer science, all that, it gets more intense. Or maybe all the courses, I don't know about how there are things about in mine. It was too intense that I'm a bit of child about trading. Then I got more serious of even now starting to download. I downloaded Trading View. Clearly documented everything on 18th of May 2025. That's when I downloaded Trading View in my computer now. Then I got more serious. I was like, by the end of last year, because this is 2026, by the end of last year, I should have made it through trading. And guess what, guys? 3 months in, from May to August, something clicked for me in trading. And I'm also going to reference the person. I was watching a YouTuber called Lewis Kelly. He trades SMC. Lewis Kelly. It clicked 3 months in, self-taught. The reason why, I don't know. I was poised to there are a lot of mentors, other mentors on the internet space, on Twitter. They be saying it only takes 3 months. In my head I was like, 3 months should be, because they had put a time limit on how a profitable, the duration on when a person becomes profitable. That's how I think I did it. 3 months in, I started making money. I lose. But the weird part is, I thought that I didn't know backtesting. I knew, but I felt lazy. And journaling, I never used to do it. That's when now I made some profits. I lost. I blew accounts now. But the thing is, I wasn't even journaling my trades, so I couldn't know how things run. By then I was day trading SMC, of course, order blocks and FVGs. Entries was in FVGs. You get it from 1 hour. You mark the order blocks. If it taps, then you wait for a change of character. If you have value gap, that's where you enter. I remember it clearly. August, I even made an audio. As I told you guys, I've done recordings before, but I was just keeping them. But once I blow up now, that's when I'll post. I have them as in a secret, in a hidden place. But I did those videos. Now I'm just kind of now repeating what happened. But now it's going to be publicly, to just keep it for future reference. That this is why I started. This is why I put it clearly now on YouTube. But some of these videos, I may not repeat everything, because I spoke on my journey, on the suffering I did, all that. So now back to how I traded. Now the weird part, I didn't know backtesting, so my confidence on it was not a lot. That's when I jumped now into strategy hopping. August. I cried that month. I cried a lot. August, September, and October, even November. But August, that was the starting point. I was now in kind of a loop. I started strategy hopping, my guy, for my sister, my brother, my friend. I started strategy hopping. I'm like mad. Understand? And the weird part is, I don't have like people whom I could talk about, who I could share the ideas with trading. My bro is there, but he's not that active. So we couldn't share. There was some cousin friend of mine too, cousin bro, sorry. We talk, but now again not that a lot. Do you know when you are just too hungry that you see other people like as if they're not behaving the way they are, like you see their hunger is not matching it's not matching your hunger. If you guys have experienced when you're just too focused on something that you want to achieve, that anyone who even comes to distract you a bit, or maybe they are doing the same thing but they are not putting more efforts, and you can even feel it from the way they are doing it, that you even at some point stop even sharing the ideas, because you just know they are not valuing it the way you do. That's the point I reached. I was too ambitious, and I'm not saying now I'm not that even. Right now, this June, I'm very ambitious. So from that time, August, started blowing, started hopping, I got to know. You know how trading is also. Trading is kind of a personality thing if you're choosing your strategy. By then it was a day trading thing that you can wait for a setup a lot. Like, you can wait for it for a good time, and if you get a trade, again you have to wait for it for a very good time. Good time can be like 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, day traders. So it was a tussle, but guess what? I followed it for some time, then I started losing. I was like, nah, this thing cannot work. Now like this, I started hopping until I met scalping. I found that scalping is my real deal. For me, I love fast-paced things. Reason being is I'm coming from sport betting, not even real games, but I do virtual football. Again, with people who know it. Virtual football. 1 minute, the game just runs for 1 minute. You wait for 5 minutes, then 1 minute the game's run. The simulator runs it. The scores. If you win, the money pops, just like that. So that's where I'm coming from. That's why I couldn't wait for a long time. So it pushed like that until November. Just within August until December, maybe until now, I was let me put it from August until December. I was mixing personal life accounts, and prop firms. Prop firms came in October. That's when I joined prop firms, started blowing it. My first prop firm was Blue Guardian. I blew it. Poor risk management, poor what? I blew trades. I blew accounts. And if you take it until now, I think I've blown more than 10. It should be around, to be exact, it should be like around 13. Until today. Today is 7th of June 2026. It's a Sunday. I even didn't tell you. Time check, it's 5 minutes past midday, East African time. Yeah, I'm in Uganda. So fast forward, in December, I bought a Blue Guardian account again. Remember that one? I passed the first phase, then the second phase I was almost, then I blew it. That's how I started looping in, out, moving out, just like that. Fast forwarding until last month, May. That's how I think here is okay, just like that. Yeah, the sun is becoming a lot. Okay, maybe, sorry, get a nice angle. Okay, so fast forward to last month, I passed an account and got funded the pay later account. But the thing I didn't get is I didn't just them to it's like all along in my head I thought, because I don't have money, I bought the 100k moreover. 100k, it was $5, then charges crypto moved until 12, 11. I cleared, I paid, I passed the challenge. In my head I was like, I'm going to be paying that 600 from the account. They will send me the live account, and the money I make, that first money I make, I will pay them, I'll clear them off. Then that's when I will they will take their money, then they will give me now the real account to continue with it. That's what in my head was. And I didn't know that you're supposed to pay just for them to even send you the live account. Nah, this is another issue. Just like that, that's how the account now is on hold. Yeah. But the reason now why I'm recording this is just a brief summary of who I am and my journey so far. Since I told you I did already, I was in the space. I've been recording but just not posting it, and I want to document my pro-farm journey here on YouTube. I bought a two-phase gold-funded account, 5K account, sorry, I didn't mention that, 5K account that I'm going to be risking 0.5 per trade, 0.5 per trade, 0.5 per trade, no, percent per trade. That's around $25. Now to just a company for things like commission and spread, I will be putting $20. So I want to document everything. Every trade I take, I will document. It's 3 trades per day. And the strategy, surely one day I will explain it here. But it's a CCT. It's a Virgin with Theory strategy. I got it from Navi Trades. You guys also should follow him. Profitable trader, is a good one. Scalping strategy, excellent. I got it, though I refined it a bit. It's not the same as his, because mine I mixed it with price action a bit on how I take my trades. So I will document everything and we see how it goes. It's a journey. I'm not going to say I'm perfect, but I'm going to note that I'm not an absolute beginner. I'm not also a pro yet, but in my head I'm a professional trader. I do my manifestations every morning. I'm a professional trader. I trade my plan, I follow my rules, I make consistent payouts. God above all, that's my motto, that's my manifestation every morning. So I'm a profitable trader in my head. It's just a matter of time that it will show. But in reality, if you're putting like in paper terms, I pass pro-farm, then I blow them due to a bit of I have a lot of expectations of I want to pass quickly. But now that one, I'm going to remove it. That's why I'm recording it here on YouTube for accountability purposes, and later on in future, that once I come back and I'll be like, yeah, I really did it. I was this, then I moved from that. Understand? And I want each and everyone who's watching, you can join me in this journey. You can join me in this journey, and you can see how also it goes, because I'll be sharing some tips, the sufferings I had in my journey from the beginning until now, the things I'm doing that are improving my skills. I will be also recommending other traders that I learn from, because so the same way I may explain it to you, it's not the same way the other person might do, and you might not get it from me, but you'll get it from them, or you might not get it from them and you'll get it from me. That's the rule of the game. The goal is just, I put it always in 3 freedoms that I want: time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom. That's it. No point, and I know I'll achieve it. Why? Because God is watching, bro. The man above is watching. I've reached a point in training where I was down, that the only way I had to go was up. Understand? So it's active. So I'm going to request you guys, ask you just to help me out, grow this channel by liking, commenting on your views on this first recording, and what you would love me to change or any other thing, and subscribe. That's it all, guys. Ciao. Meet you out.